Hey guys, how's it going? SimpleKlutch here, and today I'll be talking about WWE 2K14 Universe Mode. And I watched a live stream today. It was on at 3 o'clock, and they talked about everything that's changed. And for those of you who don't know, WWE 13 Universe Mode is really bad. And when I say really bad, I mean it really sucked. And it's probably one of the lamest things that they've ever come up with. It's just quick gameplay in the background. Don't really worry about Daniel Bryan, Randy Orton, Night of Champs match, of course. But what I'm trying to they changed up a lot of things that were really bad with 13, and I think Universe Mode like I've never liked it. I've always thought it was terrible. I want GM Mode back, but after seeing what they've done with Universe Mode in 2K14, I like it. So I'm gonna tell you what they changed. First of all, they have a new rivalry system, which is the main thing. If you don't know, in WWE 13, they just have the most random rivalries that make no sense. The champion won't even be on the card until the pay-per-view, and then he'll just feud against someone who is in a rivalry with a completely different person. And I've done it where I've been number one contender as a certain character, and that guy's not even in the match. Like there's an elimination chamber match, and the number one contender doesn't even get to be in the chamber. It made no sense. But the new rivalry system, you can set up whatever rivalries you want, or it'll set them up for you, and it'll tell you, how long the rivalry is, and every week that person will have a match with the other person, whether it's tag team, extreme rules, ladder, and the rivalry will pick up, and there's always cutscenes in a rivalry. So let's say you really want to see CM Punk and Chris Jericho feud to see who's the best in the world. You can put them in a feud, and you can set it for like short, medium, or long. Like a long-term feud's like 3 to 4 months. Medium's like 2 months, and a short feud's just like that 1 month thing. Like lead up to the pay-per-view, and that's the payoff. So they'll get more and more intense. On top of that, it's just great because if you're trying to play as one character, you can set them up to feud with who you want, and you can just kind of customize universe mode the way you want it to. The other thing a lot of people complain about is, if you remember in WWE 13, when you went to edit a superstar's attire, it would immediately destroy any possible chance you had of seeing a cutscene or continuing a rivalry. It would ruin it. So now you can go to a edit superstar thing, and they have every attire from all the WrestleMania appearances. Like with Jericho, they have like WrestleMania 26, WrestleMania 28. Is WrestleMania 29? Well, not his 29 one, sorry, but they have like his regular attires. WrestleMania 26 is WrestleMania 28, best in the world one with Punk. They have his WrestleMania 28, WrestleMania 29 in his original attire, and you can set it to what you want it to always be. So you won't even have to edit that in the match. Like let's say with John Cena, they have his WrestleMania 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, and 28 attire. So you have a lot of attires to choose from. So you can just go in, change it, and like let's say you want to use his WrestleMania 23 attire because it was awesome. You can just set it as that and use that all the time. So for me, it makes it even more customizable, and I think personally that's one of my favorite things. Like I've always loved Jericho's WrestleMania 28 attire, so I'll probably have him wearing that the whole time, and with Punk I'll probably have the WrestleMania 29 attire because I thought that one was pretty cool. So you can change up a lot of things, and I think that's going to make it better, for me at least. That's one of the things I really hated about last year's game. They didn't change too much else. You can have an all Divas show now. For some reason, people wanted that. But you can do that now, and you can make the Divas Championship the major championship on a show. You can edit how many matches are on each card. So let's say you want a 3 hour Raw instead of a 2 hour Raw. You can set it so you have 7 matches per Raw. So or you can set it down to like 3 or 4, so it goes by quicker. Just depends really on what you want. So there's a lot of ways you can tweak it, and also you can. And the other thing people really hated, and this for me, how King of the Ring was in WWE 13. You probably forgot about it. I almost did. Well, it was fun to play at first, but you couldn't put it in universe mode. There's no real point. Now you can have the King of the Ring tournament, or just the King of the Ring style, on any pay-per-view you want. So like in the example they showed us, they had Over the Limit, and they made it a King of the Ring tournament at the end. But the King of the Ring tournament only counts as one match, so you can still have all the other matches plus a King of the Ring to top it off. So that's pretty cool. I'm really glad you can use that to get your number one contender or whatever you want to do. So I'll probably have a lot of tournaments in my universe mode and just edit around the way I want. And really they took everything to a new level, and I think that universe mode, you can book it how you want it now, and I'm really looking forward to playing it. I hope you guys are too. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and most of all, tell me what you like the most, what they changed, or what else you would have liked them to change. Personally, I'd like to see GM mode back and universe mode, maybe for next year. That'd be amazing. But for now, I think this is a major step in the right direction. See you guys later.